You're welcome.
All right. You're very welcome. Let's get to line one. Chase in Pennsylvania. Chase, you're live.
Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, Godzilla. Yeah, I can't wait for the debate tonight. Trump is going to crush it. There's some questions that I want to see them ask him because I think he really hit it out of the park. One being, does he wonder 5,000 Taliban he had released from Afghan prisons, they play a role in the tragedy that happened during the withdrawal? Also, he called for the pulling of federal funds from any school district that requires vaccine mandates. I think that's a great idea. What is he going to do when the rates of polio, mumps, and measles start to increase? I'd like to hear him answer that. He said New York is a hellscape and just a horrible, horrible place, crime-ridden. Everyone's leaving it. Well, why is Barron going to NYU? Why would he put his son through that? I'd like to hear about that. He said 3 years ago, if Biden got into office, the stock market would crash. The stock market has almost doubled during Biden's term, so I'd like to hear him talk about that. And my last question would be, have you seen your wife in the past 2 years? That would be a good question, wouldn't it?
Sounds like you got some really good questions, Chase. Thank you for the call. 888-480 questions, Chase. Thank you for the call. 888-480-JOHN, 888-480-5646. Chase a little upset because he knows they're going to get wiped out, another libtard, but always appreciate all voices here on the John Fredericks Show, even the communists. What are these people going to do when Trump wins again? I mean, what are they going to do? I mean, Trump is going to win. That poll, do not dispute. 58% of people say Trump's the moderate, the centrist, and she's too liberal. Where does she go with this? I mean, the two biggest issues are inflation and immigration, and both favor the president's solutions to the two biggest issues over hers almost 2-1. So all she has is orange man bad, convicted felon, the guy that called Chase, what about your wife? I mean, that's all they got. They don't have anything else. That's their problem. All right, let's get to Killer Carl, line one, in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Carl, you're live.
Hey, John, have you been outside the bus to make sure you still have wheels?
We are in a very secure position, so I haven't bothered to check on any vandalism.
Well, if you
Trust me, we're very. Let me just put it this way: we're in a high-level security position. How about that?
All right, I feel a little better. Well, you made it through the night, so you're good. What I would say is Chase has such a harsh position against Trump because he hasn't left his mom's basement to go and see what inflation has done to hardworking families like me. His mom is the one doing the grocery shopping, so, he's in his basement doing God knows what. But, John, do you remember the good old days when your pet went missing? You looked.
Rex in Texas, line 3. Rex, you're live.
Hi, John.
Hey, Rex.
That guy Chase brought up an interesting point that Trump let out 5,000 Taliban, and he invited the Taliban to Camp David. Is that stuff true?
Trump was negotiating.
Trump really let out 5.
I don't know that. I don't have it offhand. I don't have that fact in front of me, so I don't know that. But I do know for a fact that President Trump was talking to and negotiating with the leaders of the Taliban for his terms on the withdrawal from Afghanistan. I do know that. Who he let out, I don't know. But certainly the withdrawal in Afghanistan that turned out to be a complete debacle, he had a much different vision for that, including keeping the airfield near the Chinese border. I forgot the name of it, and he
Yeah,
certainly wouldn't have left the equipment there.
Bagram.
As far as the 5,000, I just don't know. I don't remember, so I'm not going to comment on it. But I did know that he wanted to negotiate with the Taliban leaders. I do know that.
Hey, John, that base you're referring to is Bagram, and you know what? You
What?
totally know. You totally know it was five. You totally know it was 5,000. Why do you lie to your listeners?
Because I don't know. I don't remember it, and I don't have the information, and so I'm not going to make something up
You're so
one way or
full
the
of
other.
crap.
I do know that he did he wanted to negotiate with the leaders of the Taliban. I do know that. As far as the 5,000, honestly, Rex or whatever your name is, I don't know. But thank you for the call.
Yeah, have them come.
We're going to go to quick word from our sponsors. When I get back, Hung Cow up next.
Is a record